19-year-old cadet found dead in dorm at U.S. Air Force Academy. A 19-year-old United States Air Force Academy cadet was found dead this week in her dormitory room. The Academy said. Cadet 4th Class Avery Kuntz was found unconscious in her dorm Wednesday night at the institution, located in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The U.S. Air Force Academy said. Academy first responders were called and attempted life-saving measures, which were unsuccessful, the Academy said in a post on Facebook Thursday. Her cause of death is under investigation, the Academy said. Avery was a member of the class of 2028 and was on the Academy's women's track and field team. Deserves a good investigation. I hope they find the truth. Thought so. 22-year-old Kaylin Foster died by suicide at the same location. https://www.fox21news.com/top-stories/cadets-haunting-suicide-note-file-wrongful-death. Claims against Air Force Academy. Greater than you couldn't have done anything different to stop this. Do all that you can to make sure I am the last one. USAFA 2006 here. The primary issues at the Academy stem from the place being run by the cadets. You group 100 kids into a squadron that don't know what they're doing but who all think they're hot shit. And they're supervised by one officer and one NCO. Obviously that's too much to handle. So they give the cadets ranks and expect the upperclassmen to keep the underclassmen in line with exactly zero leadership, experience or instruction. It becomes Lord of the Flies super quick. Cliques form. You end up with the chosen ones and then the leftovers. Your ranks and assignments for the semester are chosen for you based on the major's personal bias, and will laugh at you when you tell them you believe you have leadership potential. Cadets who do not belong in leadership positions will ruin your day and haze you deliberately to teach you a lesson. I think the Academy is seriously understaffed. And staffed by the wrong people besides. Sure, put a major in charge of a squadron. But also they should probably have like 4 NCOs instead of just one. No joke. The Academy is 90% officers and 10% enlisted, when it should really be the other way around. Or at least 20%, 80%. They should be teaching cadets to respect NCOs. And having some humility, instead of letting the inmates run the asylum. That's terrible. My heart goes out to her family and friends. Student dies after shooting inside Joppatown High School. Is this another student or another school? Holy hell. Isn't this the first week of school be back in session? I heard someone, in my fairly Republican town, ask why we suddenly have school shootings again. Her friend rolled her eyes all the way back and said, because school just started this week. Because I can't even keep these stories straight anymore. Here's the extract from an article not behind an ad blocker. A student at a Maryland high school died after being shot by another student during an altercation on Friday in a school bathroom. Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gawler said. Warren Curtis Grant, 15, died after the shooting at Joppatown High School, the sheriff said at a media briefing. A 16-year-old student whom police identified as the shooter fled shortly afterward but was caught minutes later nearby. He has yet to be charged, but will be charged. And at the time those charges are preferred as an adult. We will release the name of the suspect, Gawler said. Gawler also said that the sheriff's office has had more than 10 incidents since 2022, where the suspect was either the victim, witness or the suspect in an incident handled by the Harford County Sheriff's Office, adding that the investigation was in its early stages. Shortly after the shooting, the sheriff's office asked people to avoid the area, but emphasized that the confrontation was an isolated incident, not an active shooter. Only one student? This won't even make it to the front page on CNN's website. In the first week of school, one of the high schools in my area went on lockdown. Some kid brought a replica gun to school in his waistband. Michigan judge loses docket after she's recorded insulting gay people and black people. It gets worse. Greater than domestic violence charge. The vulgar recordings aren't Ryan's first example of using coarse language against those she considers her inferiors. In November 2021, she was charged with domestic violence. The case was dismissed in March 2022. According to a police report of the incident obtained from the Wixom Police Department, Ryan had been drinking and repeatedly struck a male companion during an argument, injuring the victim's face. Although she was uninjured, Ryan was evaluated at Ascension Providence Hospital, and while there she shouted obscenities at police officers and hospital staff, tried to walk away from custody, and told everyone that she was a judge and would be coming after them. The report states, https eu.freep.com/story/news/local/2024/09/06/recording-oakland-county-judge-kathleen- Ryan gay racist slurs, 75,096,130,007, edited. Formatting. Removed. Greater than I'm not systemically racist, I'm a new racist, you know. Just like old school racist. But cool. Greater than her father, James Ryan, was a state and federal judge. A brother, Daniel Ryan, was also a judge. I'd wager to guess that the rotten apple didn't fall from the termite-ridden tree here. And that each of these judges have all been slipping into a differently colored robe after work. Greater than I'm not systemically racist, I'm a new racist, said Ryan, who was first elected in 2010. Oh, then it's perfectly fine. Y'all need to keep shining a light on these racist, bigoted cockroaches. The US clearly still has a lot of work to do in that regard. Like a lot of the world, revisit, reopen, and review everything she's touched since college. No telling how many innocent lives were negatively impacted BC of her racism. Serial rapist with over 50 victims and history of sexually assaulting women while paroled set for release. I'll never understand how things like this happen. Like, there's an entire process in place. Presumably quite a few knowledgeable people had to review this and sign off. What a joke. If ever there was a case of someone who cannot be rehabilitated, this is it. Over 50 victims and he was not locked up forever. Wow. Both Bishop and Gaskin say they want Hubbard to be kept in custody, which is a possibility under the Sexually Violent Predator Act. I'm hard-pressed to know why this is only a possibility, when it should be the only possibility. A lifetime of imprisonment for a lifetime of crime. Greater than Hubbard has spent the majority of the past 50 years in prison. And on the 4 occasions when he was granted conditional release, he ultimately found himself back in custody after being accused of sexually assaulting women. A future headline will be updating that. 4 to 5. Some people just need to be kept away from civilization. Removed. Man triggers 3-car crash after jumping out of his car to save a kitten on 91 freeway. Asterisk, a man who jumped out of his car while on the 91 freeway to save a kitten on Wednesday triggered a 3-car crash that left one person injured. Police said it happened at around 12:40 p.m. on westbound lanes near Madison Street. According to the California Highway Patrol, asterisk officers say that the man spotted a kitten that was crossing the freeway towards the center divider, which led him to abruptly stop in the fast lane and save it from other traffic. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. While one driver was able to stop before colliding with the man's car, the next was not, slamming into the back of the stopped cars. CHP said. Greater than asterisk edited to add. One person inside one of the cars asterisk suffered minor injuries asterisk and was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. According to the Riverside Fire Department, greater than the incident remains under investigation and no further details were provided. The man was able to successfully retrieve the unscathed kitten. Police said. The biggest shock here is that the 91 was actually moving fast enough to have an accident. The man was able to successfully retrieve the unscathed kitten, police said. I propose naming the kitten Fender since it caused a fender bender. Our cat distribution system. Phew, he saved the kitten. Nothing else to see here.